I watched a totally different topic. I watched, had a few days off for Christmas. I decided I wanted to try to watch a bunch of movies I hadn't seen yet. I watched 8 movies during the break.
What'd you see?
I'm glad you asked because I listed them all down. I watched A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Bombshell, Judy, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, which I'd seen before, Richard Jewell, Rocketman, and Rise of Skywalker.
Favorite?
I only saw the last 2.
Out of those, favorite? Parasite. Easily.
Parasite's so great.
Everybody keeps saying that's so good. I want to go watch it.
Yeah, that was my second time watching it.
Whenever my parents come into town and we throw the kids at them, then we're just like, pick our one movie that we get to go see.
Yeah.
And so last night we went and saw Rise of Skywalker.
How'd you like it?
I thought it was really fun. Way better than the last one. And it was that John and I talked about this a lot today, and we kind of settled on it's a very fun experience.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I had a
I
great
loved
time.
it too, and I've never been super into Star Wars. I saw them in adulthood,
Yeah, same.
so I guess I don't really care for the rules that shouldn't be broken and all that stuff. So I was like, this is just entertaining.
So no spoilers, don't worry. Like, don't peace out. We're not gonna talk about that. But like, there's just so many times in the movie where there's like, oh, there's a problem. Well, we need to get the thing. And then it's like, that's where the thing is.
And now they have it.
Yeah, and now they have it.
Great.
Uh-oh, we have another problem. Well, you'll need to get that thing.
Yeah.
And then we go and we get the magical solution.
Yep.
It's the
did you
same
like-
in every movie. It's like, how do you blow up Big Gun?
Yeah.
Is
That should be
every
the
movie.
title of the next Star Wars movie if they ever make another one.
We could call this podcast How to Blow Up Big Gun.
Did you like Bombshell? That's the one I want to see.
I thought it was interesting. So it's interesting because a couple of weeks ago on the podcast, Blaine said how he thought Bombshell and Richard Jewell were kind of be both set up to be like propaganda pieces with different agendas.
Interesting.
And I didn't agree with him at the time, but after watching both movies, I think I agree with him. Like Bombshell was fine, interesting story, but I don't know. I just feel like
Something else to play.
it's like a very on the surface. Maybe who knows how much truth they held on to, how much of it's exaggeration. And then on the other hand, Richard Jewell was like, Richard Jewell was the story of the guy that got the security guard in the 1996 Atlanta Olympics who found a bomb, and then the FBI accused him of being the bomber, and then eventually he's exonerated. Like that went in the totally opposite direction. Of course, like the FBI and the reporters were like collaborating together, and anytime they met, it was like at a bar and they were drinking, and it was like I don't know. Like obviously the FBI fucked up this investigation, but it's like, why do they always have to be drinking at the bar, like in a smoky, dim lit bar? Like it's just weird the way that they contextualize everything.
Yeah.
Shows that they're up to no good.
Right. But I mean, I think it's worth it to see. I think the performances in Bombshell were it was really
There's
good
been
acting.
some fucking awesome movies this year.
Did you say if you liked Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, I liked it. But I had a weird experience. So I saw that in Vegas, and I went to obviously I didn't go to an
Did
Alamo.
you get your
Didn't
tickets
have
for
them
free
there.
too?
I did. But
Pay you $20 to come see this movie.
I saw it like at a normal theater, but they did have
Not a fan
alcohol.
of this bit.
And I'm just going to keep talking. And so I watched the whole movie. Everything was fine. And then, the movie ends. There's like a close up on that one character. And then, that character says the thing. And then like it cuts to the credits, and like the Star Wars theme starts playing. It's like, bam. And then there was like the music cut out. And there was an announcement going, attention, please. Please watch your step. We hope you enjoyed the movie. You may have to step down from your seat.
What the fuck?
Please watch your step. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's like
You're in Vegas, and we're going to assume that you're currently drunk.
Right? It's like the movie ends on such an up note. The music swells.
Yeah.
I've seen it
Watch
twice.
your step.
And everyone claps every time.
Yeah.
And nobody can clap.
There was no clap. I feel like there were one or two people like,
yeah, it's just like silence. Please, everyone, watch your
It was
step.
just, meh.
By giving you this warning, our insurance premiums are lowered. Please exit the theater.
it was so fucking weird.
What are your thoughts on the applause? At during or after a movie?
I don't know who it's for. I'll never understand that.
I think it's for you. It's for like you and the other people who are fans of this franchise and the experience.
I wouldn't applaud, but if someone wants to clap, that's fine.
I've clapped at movies before.
Yeah,
Clapped
I have
during
too.
movies.
What did you clap at?
Good.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. One of
Too many. A
my-
lot of movies.
Probably my favorite theater experience of all time was I went to the midnight showing of Snakes on a Plane.
Oh my God.
Here's why. I did not say it's the best film, but theater experience.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if you go to the midnight showing of that movie, like, everyone who was there knew about, like, how ridiculous this movie was going to be, and they were just there for the ride.
They're there for a good time, yeah.
It was incredible. Like, it was like, people were, like, shouting shit out, but, like, it wasn't, like, obnoxious, and, like,
Yeah.
people were laughing. And when Sam Jackson stood up and was like, I'm tired of all these motherfucking Snapes on this motherfucking plane, standing ovation. Everyone
Hell yeah.
stood up.
Wasn't
and was
that even in the
cheering.
trailer, though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It happened.
It's the line, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know where of course, Avengers. Like
Oh.
almost every Avengers movie, I think I've applied.
Oh, not
Woo!
not in,
Not like that.
not
I
Infinity,
love you.
not Infinity War though. There's no way that, like,
Oh.
at the end of Infinity War, like, yeah.
No, I think it was like in the intro when it's all like the music and
Yeah,
building
yeah.
up and stuff, and people are like really psyched. Dude, Endgame though, that was like the most incredible energy in a theater I've ever experienced. Like everything that happened. Because I think it was opening night or like the second night maybe that it was in theaters, and people were just like fucking going insane, and I loved it.
Yeah, I remember in Infinity War when Thor popped down, and there was just like a
Oh, that was
roar.
hype as hell.
It was, and the music was like, "Ah," and everyone was like, "Ah," and I was like, "Ah."
Dude, they know how to make a movie.
When you were talking just then about Sam Jackson saying that line, I misheard you as saying Snapes.
I heard it too. I also heard
I was just then picturing an entire plane full of Alan Rickman.
Yeah, and he just
Mr.
let's open a window.
Too many Snapes on
Someone please Photoshop that. It seems
this
that
is
there's
a
many snakes on this plane.
totally natural thing that happens on some planes.
Oh, going back to sorry.
I was gonna say, I forget what network it was. I think it's AMC. They played Die Hard nonstop on Christmas Day.
That's awesome.
Like on loop, and it made me think about how a few days ago, Hideo Kojima had a tweet where he said that if you play Death Stranding, you know it rains sometimes, and sometimes it starts snowing if you're up in the mountains. He said that whenever it starts snowing, I don't know if you've played the game, but anytime it starts snowing, there's like a bell sound, like sleigh bells that kind of ring, and then like your hood comes up to like cover you and protect you. Hideo Kojima tweeted that the bells are supposed to be a nod to Die Hard, which he says is his favorite Christmas movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
I was
awesome.
like, that's fucking awesome.